Hello, my name is Ioannis. In this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to create two GLTF files and basically paint them and then import both GLTF files into After Effects in order to create an animation. Then I'm going to show you how to export it as an MP4 file. To get started, we need to bring up Adobe Modeler. And we're going to create a new object. Let's select the cube. You can play around a little bit with the settings here. So I'm happy with this. I'm going to click apply. I'm going to use the capsule. You can play around a little bit. Then click apply. Then I can use the wrap tool. Can use the Alt key to move things around, so I'm happy with this. Then I'm just going to use the clay tool. Let's put an eye here, so let's reduce the size, bring it up, bring it forward a bit. Let's zoom in. That will do. Click apply. Let's go further down. Bring it in. Okay. So I'm happy with this. I'm going to click apply. And now I've got my first object. Next, I'm going to go to File and select Save As. I'm going to save this as Model 1. I'm going to go to File Export and I'm going to export this as FBX. Model 1 FBX. Just going to wait for the export to complete. Okay. Next, I'm going to create another shape. Let's put here. Let's reduce the size of the brush. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm going to go to File, select Save As, and I'm going to save this as Model 2. Now I'm going to go to File and select Export. And again, I'm going to export as FBX. Click Export. I'm going to export as FBX Model 2. Next, I'm going to go to and open Adobe Painter. So I'm just going to close the modeler now because I've finished with the modeler. So now I'm going to go to File, select New, and I'm going to open Modeler 1. Click OK. Let's color it. I'm going to use the Alt key. I'm going to use the new layer option here. Let's paint his eyes a little bit black here. Let's zoom in. Okay, I finished that hair shape. I'm going to go to File, select Save As. I'm going to call this Model 1 Painted. I'm just going to save it within a new folder called Model 1. Then I'm going to go to File, select Export Textures. Then I'm going to click Save. Then from the drop down list I'm going to select GLTF, Metal Roughness, and click Export. Okay. Now I finished my first model. I'm going to go to File, select New. I'm going to select Model 2, click OK. Yes, save the change of the previous one. I'm going to apply some different color. Let's use the new layer here. Paint his eyes. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm going to go to File, select Save As. I'm going to go to the models, create a new folder. I'm going to call this Model 2. Go into the folder. Just going to select Model 2 Painted. Click Save. Next, I'm going to go to File, select Export Textures. I'm going to select my Model 2. From the drop down list I'm going to select GLTF Metal Roughness, click Export. Okay, I've got my Model 1 now, I've got my Model 2, let's save this, exit. I'm going to open now After Effects. Let's exit this. I'm going to create a new composition. I'm going to go to my folder. I'm going to go to Model 1. I'm going to select the GLTF and click and drag the GLTF to the stage. Click OK. So I've got my GLTF, my first GLTF. I'm going to go back to the folder, go to Model 2. I'm going to bring the GLTF into my stage as well. Click OK. So I've got my first GLTF, I've got my second GLTF. I'm going to expand here the options and the transform. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to enable the timers here so I can create the animation. So I'm just going to go there and I'm just going to bring this here. I'm going to bring this here. I can rotate them. I can manipulate them. Okay, so now I've done that, so that I've got my animation. So if I press play, you can spend a bit more time to create your animation. So they go there and then they stop. So I can go all the way there and then relocate them. I can go all the way down and make them disappear. And now if I press play, you can spend a bit more time with the frames and stuff, make the animation a bit smoother. Well, this is my animation by using two GLTFs. I'm going to stop this now, and I'm going to go to File, and then I'm going to select Export. First of all, I'm going to go to File and select Save As. I'm going to save it as an AEP file, so After Effects file. I'm going to call it Main Project. Click Save. Now I can go to File, select Export, and then I'm going to select Add to Adobe Media Encoder queue. So this will enable me to open Adobe Media Encoder. And from here I will be able to actually export this video into a number of different file formats. It depends what the requirements are. I'm going to show you here what are the available options. By default here I've got Windows Media 1080p, that's okay, but also I've got H.264, I've got Blu-ray as well, so to have a better quality. And then I've got MP4 here, so I'm going to select MP4. From the drop down list here I can select 352 or 176, so let's go select 352, so it's going to be a small file size. So I'll click now Start the processing. By default is saving it into my desktop within the model a main project. Okay, so I can go now to my project, the folder. I've got my main project on the After Effects. As you can see here, I can see my actual file. Now the quality is not brilliant, but that's okay. If I want to have a better quality, I can go back here, After Effects, I can go to File, select Export, Media Encoder. So instead of Meg 4, I can select H.264. From here, I will be able to actually adjust the size exactly where I want to export it. Let's select YouTube. Let's select YouTube 2K HD. Start the queue. This will take a bit longer to export because the quality is going to be better. Now I can actually go to my project, and that's the MP4 file. If I open it, I can see the quality now is crystal clear. This is how you're going to export your project as an MP4 file. Hope you've learned something new today. Hope you will use these new skills to create some great animations. Bye for now.